What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me right here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now, I'd like to give you guys my thoughts on Episode 6 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I know I'm in the minority here. I get that. I get it. And I accept that I'm in the minority. I'm going to always tell you guys what I think. And even if that means I'm in the minority, I'm going to tell you what I think. And I'm telling you guys, I did not like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. As a whole, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. I thought it was kind of stupid. I'm just saying, I thought it was kind of stupid. Alright, so where's my problems with it? So first of all, my biggest problem with it is you have a show about two sidekicks. Bucky and Sam. And you bring them together and they're supposed to star in their own show. The problem is that it becomes apparent during the show why they're sidekicks. Because they're just not that interesting on their own. John Walker was a more interesting character than either Sam or Bucky. You may not like him, but that doesn't mean that he's not an interesting, compelling character. Sharon Carter is a more interesting character than Sam or Bucky. Zemo, far more interesting character than Sam or Bucky. I was into it every moment that Zemo was on the screen. Guys, Val was a more compelling character than Sam or Bucky. I just didn't find Sam or Bucky to be compelling. I didn't find them to be interesting. I just found their characters to fall flat. There was a lot of great characters around them that really elevated the show, but the show was about some sidekicks, so it was really important that they stand on their own and be interesting characters, and it just didn't happen. Everybody else was interesting, but they weren't. Again, just my opinion. I realize, I get it that I'm in the minority here. Outside of that, what were some of the other stupid things? Like things that just really made me roll my eyes? Well, you had, I did not like the idea of taking terrorist. They're terrorist, you know. Carly was a terrorist. The Flag Smashers were terrorists. I did not like the idea of taking terrorists, people who had killed innocent people and were planning on killing more innocent people, and trying to defend them, you know? He even said, you gotta stop calling them terrorists. They're terrorists. They're terrorists. I'm sorry. They're terrorists. Now, I know a lot of people have called this show woke. I don't really call it woke. I think that actually Sam takes a pretty centrist view on things. You know, he's listened to several different sides. He's listened to Isaiah's side. He's listened to the other sides. And he's kind of fallen somewhere in the middle. So I find Sam as a character to be fairly centrist. And I think that's important for Captain America to be. Somebody who understands the plights of Americans from every background. Be it conservative, liberal, religious, non-religious, whatever it may be. I think that's important for Captain America to have that centricity. Is that a word? I think it's important for Captain America to have that. So I don't think this is a woke show. But I do think it's dangerous when you start identifying terrorists as being not bad people. Because they are. So, I don't know. I had a problem with that. But let's talk about some of the silly stuff that I really took issue with. Now, some people might call this nitpicky because I think all comic book movies are guilty of some of this stuff, but for me, the idea that I wasn't into the characters, it just lent more to the fact that I felt that this stuff was really silly. All right, for instance, when they're out there practicing throwing the shield and it embeds itself into a tree, this shield embeds itself into a tree. But when John Walker throws it, it bounces off of Zemo's head. No, I'm sorry, that's clean, and he's getting his top taken off. I don't know. I had a problem with that. For whatever reason, I had a problem with it. I don't know. I thought it was all kind of stupid. Like, a lot of people really liked Sam's training montage. I thought it was dumb. He throws the shield, and then he flip, and then he catches the shield. And then he throws the shield, and then he flips some more, and then he catches the shield. What is with the flips? What purpose do all those flips serve? There's not even anybody around to show off to. You're just doing the flippity flips. I don't know. It all just strikes me as just silly. Like, almost like Saturday morning cartoon silly. And I took issue with the silliness of it. It felt Saturday morning cartoon to me. I'm beating up on it. I realize that. There was good stuff to be had. I think Val and John Walker are going to be very compelling characters moving forward in the MCU. I think Sharon is set up for a very compelling storyline. I think she's a Skrull, maybe not, but either way, I think that she's definitely set up for something bigger coming down the line. I definitely think that Zemo is going to play a much more important role moving forward, and I think that a lot of those seeds were planted here. And honestly, I think that there is the potential for Sam to be a great Captain America. I just don't know that this was a great starting point for him, because he was not interesting in this at all. So, I don't know. I realize I'm in the minority, but I gotta tell you how I feel. So, go ahead, go down to the comments, beat up on me, tell me how I'm wrong. I can take it. And in the meantime, if you feel like subscribing so you can beat up on me some more in the comments on future videos, that's perfectly fine as well. I gotta tell you guys, I did not love this. This is down there with Thor: The Dark World, The Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2 for me as some of the worst stuff that Marvel has done. So, just my take on it. What did you think of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. And again, thank you so much for joining me at the LQ Review.